Sup guys, this is Fran Turbik. Thank you very much for being here again. I am very excited to be a GOG gamer this month because we had so many great games showing up in the platform, including the Devil May Cry collection. We also had Expedition 33 of all games, Chronos The New Dawn, Silk Sun, and Silent Hill F, which just came out yesterday and I was dying to play, and now I am so happy I will be playing it on GOG. Other than that, what do we have here? What's this? Is this an Steam Deck? Yes, it is. And what's that in the Steam Deck? Oh, it's GOG Galaxy. So you might be guessing what we're doing. We are testing GOG on the Steam Deck, seeing how GOG Galaxy runs, seeing how GOG games run, and you might be thinking, oh, if it's verified on Steam, of course it's gonna run well from GOG. Well, let's test that out. So before testing out the games, I want to talk about a little bit how to set up everything and how the user experience is. The first thing is that this is not a tutorial, so you will have to look for those on the internet. I'm just going to show you how mine is set up. I have this app here called Lotris, which allows you to, if you log into your GOG account through Lotris, it will allow you to install GOG games. But if you download the GOG Galaxy installer and you use Lotris to install that into your Steam Deck, then you will be able to use GOG Galaxy. And I love GOG Galaxy because it will track my hours, it will give me achievements, it has a few social features that I like, so that's why I have it set up that way. Now let's go back to the big picture mode. Once you have it all set up, you start the GOG Galaxy app from big picture mode. For some reason I have to click on play twice. It will try to load once and it won't, then I click on it again, but it is what it is. It's not the big deal. Once you're loaded in, this is basically the Windows app running in your Steam Deck. And that means that it's a little clunky. As you can see, you have to use the built-in touchscreen to navigate the UI. And if you're playing your TV, it's even a little more difficult because you have to use a controller to move around, and for that you have to press the guide button, and that will allow you to move the mouse around, and then you use the triggers to click like you're using a mouse. You know, it's awkward, but for me the trade-off works. I have no... Okay, I was pressing the trigger instead of the shoulder button, which is the actual button that you should press. Anyways, that's how it works if you are using a controller. Now let's start with a few of the big games, starting with Cyberpunk 2077, and this one is a mess, an absolute mess, and you wouldn't think that because it's verified on Steam. So what is going on here? I think it's a problem of shaders. Every 5 seconds it will hit a brick wall. Look at that. It won't move. So I think it has something to do with pre-compiled shaders that the Steam version will download automatically, but since we are not in the Steam version, it doesn't pre-compile shaders. Even if you play for a few hours, you would think, okay, it will compile the shaders and it will run fine after an hour or so, but it doesn't. It runs like ass. I've been trying this for several hours and I can't seem to... Whoa, okay, that guy hit me. This is a fun game, but literally unplayable. The graphic options for the Steam Deck are available and enabled, but if you know how to solve this issue, let me know in the comments because I have no idea. I am at my wit's end. Next up is Baldur's Gate. This one is Steam Deck verified and it runs like butter here. It's very smooth, it's very nice. The only thing is that they recently released a Linux version, but I can't run it because I am running it through GOG Galaxy, and GOG Galaxy has to run through Proton. So there's no way, or if there is a way, I don't know the way, to run that native Linux version while also using GOG Galaxy. But this one, as you can see, runs very smoothly, looks very good, or at least as good as the Steam version. And this is a win. Here I have a Plague Tale Innocence. It does run very well. Sometimes it drops under 20 frames per second, but as you can see, it's quite smooth. It looks very good. I had to move the settings around, and I'm not sure if there is a Steam Deck profile, but this game isn't even fully verified. It's playable, and that's how I would define this one. Playable. As you can see, frame rates are hovering around 40 FPS, but it does drop under 20 FPS sometimes. I just want to mindlessly walk around so you can see how it is. Getting out of games is kind of interesting because you have to press the Steam button, navigate down. You will see 2 entries in the Windows area, and you have to press X on the game you're playing. That will close the game, but it will not close GOG Galaxy. Let's try an indie game now, this time Crow Country, and I mainly wanted to showcase this game because it is so amazing. If you are into Silent Hill, Resident Evil, it doesn't get much better than this in the indie scene. I was very excited when this showed up in the GOG store 1 year after release because I was in love with the idea of this game, and when I saw it pop up on GOG I had to buy it. But as you can see, it runs very good. There are no problems here as you would assume. It's a very good game to play on the Steam Deck. This is where I played the entirety of this game, and it's a very nice experience. Breath of Fire 4, this is a very old PlayStation 1 Capcom game. It's right now GOG exclusive. As you could see there, the start movie won't play for some reason, and the controllers are all over the place. Once you understand what's what, then you can play nicely. Otherwise, it's kind of confusing. Other than that, it plays very well. You just have to guess because it won't show the Steam Deck inputs. It will show the keyboard and mouse input. One other issue is that there is a fix that makes the sprites not look as soft as they do now, but that fix won't work. Here in the Steam Deck, I followed the step by step, but it just wouldn't work. But the guide was for Windows, so it just makes sense that it wouldn't work here. I do want to play with very sharp graphics, so I don't think that this is the best way to play this game right now. Now here we are in BioShock. This one is marked as playable on Steam Deck. I would say it is very playable. It runs at 60 FPS. It actually runs better than in my all AMD gaming laptop because for some reason the GOG version is fucked. Despite that, here it runs without crashes. I do recommend you play it here if you want to play it on the go. This is the Devil May Cry HD collection. This one is not playable at all on the Steam Deck, at least according to the rating system, but it's playable for me. I haven't seen any issue at all, at least the first game, because I haven't tried the other two. But this one sounds great, looks great, plays great, and I have no complaints whatsoever about it. I am guessing that maybe there is a point in time in which it will not work the way you expect it. Right now it does. So in conclusion, games that are very demanding will be a hit or miss even if they are Steam verified. This is due to mostly pre-compilation shader issues and differences between the builds that are available. Just like in Steam, indie games are gonna be the best experience available. Other games will also be hit or miss depending on compatibility issues and controller support. At the end of the day, you're gonna have to try it, you're gonna have to see how it runs, how it works, if you want to play with this setup. I absolutely recommend it because most of the games I want to play have been running alright, except that nasty Cyberpunk issue. I would recommend that you take advantage of GOG return policy, and if it doesn't run, then just return it. So there you go, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe if you like my GOG focused channel, it helps a lot. Please stay tuned for my next video, and maybe you want to know what the best indie games available on GOG right now are. So click on my previous video if you are interested in that. Thank you very much. Adios! If you want to do the same thing. Motherfucker.